and welcome back to South African Homesteader. This morning I thought I haven't done a video in quite a while, so I'll take you along on my chores. Well, not all my chores, just to feed the cats. And we have some indoor cats, and then we have some cats who stay outside, and well, they sleep wherever there's lots of shelter for them. But let's see. So what I do when I get into the greenhouse, I have told you guys about this little shelter thing for the food. I normally just call the cats. Noora, Janem, Noora, Misha, Socks, Poppy. Okay, so they have their food. This is actually one of my indoor cats, but he followed me out here. He's a brown cat, and they are very unusual. You don't usually see full-on brown cats. I thought he was grey when he was a baby, so I called him Grayson. Misha! Where's Noora? Noora! Okay, Bismillah. Okay, now I'm gonna go back. Today is actually I think it's a public holiday, I'm not sure, but because it's the 1st of May. Yes, it's workers, it's what, May Day. I don't know what's the day, or if it's Workers' Day or what, but it is a public holiday. And the sand is quite moist in the morning, and I hear my kettle make me some coffee. Now I'm gonna make myself a nice cup of coffee. We keep our feed in our pantry there. While I'm gonna be making the coffee, a quick story. I have been quite worried about our older layers, and they are now. We got them, I think, in about October of 2021, October, November. So they could be about a year and a half old now, but some of them are starting to look a bit sick. So they are losing feathers, and they just don't look so good. And I've also noticed that some of them have, what is it? Like it's like a chicken mite or a chicken flea on the what do you call this? On the heads, on that reed thing. It's early. So anyway, so what I normally do, we normally ask Zach to clean it off a little bit, and then he puts on some diatomaceous earth, which he did. He did do that last week. But now I saw yesterday there's one that still had, on the combs. So I saw last week that there's one that's still, maybe more than one, maybe I only noticed the one. But there's a few that still have some of those. I don't know if it's like a chicken flea. I somehow call it a chicken flea. But on the combs, man. So I'm gonna let Zach clean off, put some more diatomaceous earth on, DE, on the combs of some of those chickens. because our chickens are generally very healthy because the diatomaceous also keep them worm free. They get lots of free green vegetables, etc. Like I said, I've noticed that the feathers are are they discarding feathers on the sort of here, man, and near the necks. So I thought they were sick and all of those things. But me being a new homesteader, fairly new homesteader, and I have done research and I did know about this, but it's just that I forgot. It's just been hectic. So they actually molt after 18 months. What I've discovered is that they molt, and especially in autumn. And it all made sense because it's autumn now and the egg production lessens, which is what we've had, a diminishing egg production. And we've also had a diminishing egg production, and we've also had it's autumn, the egg production is less, and they are losing feathers. So that is typical of molting. So in case I thought there's other sort of factors you can look for if they may be diseased. No, all of the other things were sort of cancelled out because the reason my birds are losing feathers are because it's molting season for them. Now, I'm going to put in a video of how they look now. Some of them, not all, it's like a few. At least they're not all molting at the same time. Or I'm just going to go there and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. So in case you are also a bit panic-stricken about I left my coffee inside because I'm just going to do a quick outside. It's nice and early. My husband's still sleeping because he's not well. Actually, he's been coughing. I think he's coming down with a flu or with a cold or something. And but I want to show you what my birds look like. So these are the new wings, and they haven't started laying yet, and you don't have any problem with their feathers. Some of them have started laying. I think we've gotten as many as 8 eggs from these. There's about 60 of them here. So they're fine because they're still young. But now, our older flock, you see let me show. Okay, not that one. Actually, it's not all of them. They have been molting for a while now. So that one, this one here. See the sort of so that's what was worrying me. So it's not all of them. I think they've been periodically molting. Because some of them, you can, and there's another one, and I think there's about 3 of them that are, and then there's another one over there, which we were very worried about. But now, I'm not worried any longer. Because I can see the ones that have previously, you can see there are some that's, like this one here. The feathers are so beautiful. Because it's come out again. Why is my camera? Maybe it's dirty, but anyway. So that was the problem that we thought we had, and turns out it's totally normal. Yeah, the combs look a bit floppy. So what they do need, let's chat about what they actually need. Just fetching my coffee quickly. And we'll go sit inside. We'll go sit outside. Okay, so apparently what they need is they need extra calcium in their diet because that is why the egg production is decreasing. Because a lot of the calcium in their bodies are being used now to form new feathers. And I didn't know this, but apparently broccoli and certain green vegetables contains enough protein, and that is why you have beef. Think about it, beef is protein, and cows eat grass, they graze. So it didn't make sense to me initially when I was listening to it, because that would be sufficient. But you can also give them sunflower seeds in addition to the layer feed, and you can also give them like boiled eggs, because never give any eggs raw to chickens, because they'll start eating their own eggs instead of you getting the eggs and using it for your family. So yeah, so extra protein should apparently, I'm not sure, but apparently some chickens don't even reduce the amount of eggs that they lay if they have sufficient calcium in their diet. You can't give them that amount of calcium all the time, because it's supposed to be like 16%, 16% of their diet. And then typically you can increase it to about 18 to 20% of their diet. Now, how do you know? You don't really know, you know. I just increase whatever contains protein. For example, now I believe that broccoli is very good for them, and I will also increase the spinach and the greens that we normally give them. So molting season typically is autumn. What you will notice is a decrease in the egg production, and you will notice that they are losing feathers. Then the second thing, how to help them along when they are molting, is to increase their protein in their diet. So you can give them more leafy greens, more sort of broccolis and spinach and things like that. And then you can also give them some sunflower seeds. You can give them some boiled or scrambled eggs. Do not ever give your chickens raw eggs, because they will start eating their own raw eggs once they get the taste of the raw egg. So that is typically how you can help it, and then you basically have to just wait it out until in spring they have their beautiful new full fur and full feathered coats, and the egg production will be right on top there again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found a few tips that I researched and am now sharing with you. I hope you found it helpful. And so from me, Haria at South African Homesteader, until next time.